I pop your pimple.
I got a pimple?
Yeah.
Where?
On your fucking cheek.
Right here?
You're yeah.
Shit.
Just go pop it before the rundown.
Nah.
Let's get a live pop.
Nah.
I'll pop your shit.
Nah.
I'm not afraid to pop my bro's pimples.
All right, it's the rundown. Tuesday, July 13th. Glenny's got a pimple that
Come
Rone
on,
might
we're not
pop
mentioning.
live.
I'm saying,
Yesterday was my nail, my toenails. Today's my pimple. No.
I'll
Dude,
pop it
no.
right now. It's
too.
beautiful. It's like
No.
a beautiful whitehead.
Come
I feel
on.
like Doc Pimple
No.
Popper.
Pop it.
No.
All right, it's brought to you by Black Rifle. Black Rifle Coffee Company is a veteran-owned coffee company serving premium coffee
It's staring
to
at me
people
like a third eye.
who love America. The team at Black Rifle Coffee is continually researching and experimenting with new roasting methods and coffee origins. The best way to enjoy Black Rifle Coffee is by joining the Coffee Club. You pick your perfect roast, how much and when you want it delivered to your door, and they'll take care of the rest. It's free to sign up, and you get free shipping, discounts on partner brands,
You're gonna irritate
and
it.
early access to new products and club-exclusive products. Go to blackriflecoffee.com/rundown and use the code rundown today and get the freshest coffee in America shipped to you.
You want to pop it?
You literally have the
Come on,
smoothest skin.
let's see. If
Should we do a post-show
Let's see if your
pop?
talk is cheap. Pop it.
I'll pop it right now, but do you want to get someone get a zoom in so we could actually get the Dr. Pimple Popper clout for this?
Yeah, maybe Mackenzie record on her phone.
Could
She
you,
can use the
Mackenzie?
footage.
Thank you.
What do you mean the pimple popper clout?
Stop touching it, Glenny. You're gonna fucking get irritants and bacteria in it.
All right, I'm covering
Stop
up.
fucking. Just
Stop.
put your head up.
Don't get anything on my Soprano shirt.
Stay still.
Are you gonna do it with
I'm
your
not, is it
nail?
gonna squirt
Yes.
out of it?
You with your nail? No. I thought you were gonna squeeze it.
I think I'm
I am.
squirt.
I'll do
I'm
it without
no
the nail.
nail,
Stop
no nail.
moving. You fucking
No
jittery.
nail, no
you
nail.
jittery bastard.
No nail.
I won't.
Ow. What the fuck?
Glenny, stop squirming. Oh, I got it.
Is it out?
It's like bleeding. Oh my god.
Don't get it on my
Oh
shirt.
my god.
It's not out.
Fuck
That's
you.
exactly what I'm saying.
Fuck you.
No, it's
Fuck
not.
you.
There's like redness that came out of it. What do you mean it's out?
Do it.
It does look
I got the white head off.
Okay, whatever. We're
There's
we're
probably
fine.
some subcutaneous
Is my shirt
stuff.
okay?
That might be our first ever live pimple pop on a rundown. So some history there.
I ain't scared.
Let's start with the Homerun Derby. Last night, Pete Alonso beats Trey Mancini in the finals. Ohtani out in the first round. I thought, honestly, it was one of the worst derbies in recent memory. And I blame mainly ESPN not having a home run distance tracker on the screen is really one of the
But there was one in the
more-
stadium. It's
What?
not even like they didn't have the technology to do it. You could see in the background of the stadium that there was still like some distance tracking.
That's what we've had it in past years. Technology certainly hasn't gotten worse. It's at the stadium where you presumably have like even less stuff to work with. The fact that like even 10 minutes into the broadcast they couldn't see the complaints and add that is crazy.
I mean, the counting was so fucking. The counting almost made it seem like I don't even want it to be. You know, they do the celebrity softball game that's not a live event.
Yeah.
I almost want the Homerun Derby to no longer be a live event, so
Yeah,
they can
get the
actually
count
fucking
right.
count it correctly. Because it was impossible. As we're all sitting there, we're all on stream last night trying to figure it the fuck out with Joey Gallo. We have no idea, and then they fucked Joey Gallo. They fucking
And-
discriminated against Italians.
so there-
he taught.
There was always
As a
the
Paisan
rule.
rundown, we need to talk
They
about
did.
Paisans.
If
Can
you
we
watch,
talk?
And
watch
Trey
it, they-
Mancini, your boy Pete
Glenn,
Alonso,
we can't
doesn't
hear
care
you
about
unless-
I know.
cancer survivors or anything.
Or Italians. It's
Or
both.
Italians,
He's both.
yeah. What was I gonna say? I
You
lost
were
my
saying that
train
it
of
wasn't
thought.
entertaining and that ESPN fucked
Oh no,
it
no,
up.
the rule. Like the rule since they switched to this format, it was you can't throw the next pitch until the ball lands. Remember that was like a big controversial topic when Bryce Harper won. They were like, he's not waiting, his dad's not waiting to throw. Did they just get rid of that rule?
No,
and
they
not tell
used it.
anybody?
They used it like yesterday.
They did
No, they
not
didn't.
use
No,
that
they
yesterday.
didn't.
They
Because the
had-
one
People were-
guy,
it was rapid fire.
The first
throwing.
couple guys were, and then they stopped. If you notice, they brought in an umpire, and the umpire was like,
The umpire
wait,
was
go.
saying wait, and then the ball
go.
was still in the air.
Wait,
He'd be
wait.
like,
I
go.
mean, they had the guy there doing it. I don't know if they actually did it.
But I don't
he
think they
did
actually
not.
did
He had
it.
no judge of when it
because
was
some
landing.
people were just whipping it. There was a very different pace, and I would be pissed if my guy was going slow.
Yeah, and that puts like
I mean,
past
the one
records in
guy-
jeopardy if you have a different pace. if you
Who
rush balls.
went second? It was
Matt Olson.
Matt Olson. Matt Olson's guy was watching every ball land. He was turning around and enjoying the
Well,
whole
those
show.
are the rules. Like, and then nobody else just followed them. I don't know if they
Why
changed
would you follow
it.
the rules? It's the home run derby.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that I think for the fan, it's nice to watch the guy like see his shot, see where it lands. The camera angle I didn't like
But
on
with
ESPN.
the timing, though, I thought it was good. I liked the home run
I was
derby.
about to say, I thought like the technical shit of it sucked.
Right,
but
right.
the actual hitting itself was awesome.
My bigger gripe, I guess, was the ESPN. Like, I didn't like the camera angle
Yeah.
where I like the rapid fire. Like you're hurting your neck trying to go from where the ball's landing to like the next pitch. But
The
I mean,
actual-
overall,
actual derby itself
Ohtani
was
going
good.
out in the first round sucked too.
But it was a great matchup.
Yeah, the
against
fact that it went to
Soto.
triple overtime
Yeah, that was
against
awesome.
Soto,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
And then Alonso just fucking, it was just fuck bomb city.
Pete Alonso is
psychotic.
Is what?
He's a douchebag.
Why?
He's just annoying.
How?
Remember when he got trolled by that guy about ISIS?
So you don't have a charismatic first baseman. You got to fucking.
Luke Voigt was way cooler than Pete Alonso.
Luke Voigt's a dork.
Luke
Actually, I
Voigt's
like
like
Luke Voigt. I take that back. I take that back.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck
love
is
one of
that
us.
back?
I mean, not by his last
Southern
name, but-
conversation type guy, Luke Voigt.
Exactly.
I love
thought you
Luke
had a
Voigt.
personal.
I take that back. He's a great
No,
guy.
but Pete Alonso, he's bopping his head. It just all seemed very like forced to me. Remember when he got trolled by the guy about ISIS?
That has nothing
No.
to do with this.
I don't
You
know what
have
happened.
a
I don't
personal
remember.
vendetta.
Do you actually
My
not remember
memory's
that?
going, Tommy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Some
you know, my
Padres
friends
fan was trolling him with like a picture of Pete Alonso holding an ISIS sign. And it was really funny. And Pete Alonso just got really mad on Twitter.
I mean, I don't know.
What were you about to say, though,
Pete Al-
Glenn? Some
I
about
was
your
gonna
friends?
say, like, honestly, like growing up, my friends used to call me the Oracle. Like, I used to remember random dates. You could tell me like some girl's Sweet 16 date.
Isn't the Oracle like foresee things?
Whatever.
Whatever. His friends are
Yeah, okay.
fucking nitpickers.
They would. You could tell me. I'm gonna make a random name. And they could have said, "What was Kim Johnson's Sweet 16? What day?" I would have been like, "Kim's Sweet 16 was October 28th,
Oh,
2012."
yeah, I used to do the same.
Easy money.
Autistic.
Now, my memory is going. It really is.
Yeah, no, I
going.
used to be the same way, and
I can't do it
I could
anymore.
still do it to it. Like we both know. Well, on the count of three, when was our intern interview?
September 16, 2016.
What part of the count of three did you not?
He's forgetting.
Wow, on the count of three, when was our intern interview? September 16, 2016. What part of the count of three did you not?
He's forgetting right away.
Sorry, but nonetheless, Pete Alonso, he's a fucking huge dork, but he's like our dork. He's a fun dork. I love Pete Alonso.
Okay, well, you're drinking away
Whatever.
your
Otani
autistic
goes
glitches.
out in the first round. Oh, is Otani?
The face
can
of
he not handle the
baseball?
spotlight?
I mean, the fact that he grounded out on the first pitch of the second overtime, that kind of sucked. But every time it took him a little bit to start getting his stride. I mean, I like the fact
I'm
that it was
just
a little
saying,
shootout.
like, he chose not to go to the Yankees because he didn't want to handle New York. He pitches at Yankee Stadium for the first time a month ago. He can't get out of the first inning. Homerun Derby is supposed to be Otani's night. He's out in the first round. Tonight, he's starting and hitting. He might get racked tonight. He might strike out and get racked. I'm just saying, maybe he can't handle the pressure.
I think he's going to throw a strikeout tonight. By the way, shameless plug. Hop on the bet tonight. BEC times punch-out parlay.
Let's go,
Otani
Scherzer.
and Scherzer both to throw a strikeout in the first inning and no runs.
Scherzer, last three All-Star games,
All-Star starts.
he has a
stay in the
strikeout
first
every
inning.
single game.
Last three All-Star games, no runs in the first inning, so bet on the Barstool Sports.
go.
It's boosted plus 285. Shameless plug. Done.
That's not
285.
shame. That's a good plug.
That's a good
Yeah.
plug. No shame in that
Hop
plug.
on it. It's going to be fun.
But I watched it because of Otani last night. I was like, okay, because I'm a self-proclaimed casual baseball fan. I tuned in for that. It didn't disappoint. I was on the edge of my seat. I enjoyed myself.
No, I agree. I mean, I was gonna watch it anyway, but I watched for him
It was
too.
more
but
than if we scored like a cooking show on presentation and actual taste. The taste was good. The presentation was bad.
That's an unbelievably good analogy.
I
Yeah.
watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of Food Network.
We're
television.
cooking guys. We love food. We're food guys. Paisans.
Paisans.
Bro, I've been watching guys. Yo,
Why don't you do this? Do you not know how to do this, Glenn?
Can I say one thing? Like, this is a stupid. Since we're just talking about Food Network TV, I watched this morning before I came to work, and last night. I have such a gripe with this new Food Network show. It's
Which
it's
one?
unfathomable.
Which one?
Barbecue Brawl. So
Okay.
it's Eddie Jackson, Bobby Flay, and Michael Simon. They each have a barbecue team. There's 3 teams.
Right.
And every episode there's an individual challenge.
Yes.
And then let's say you win the individual challenge and your
Yeah.
team gets an advantage for the team challenge.
Okay.
And the team challenge, you got to make a protein, you got to make sides, and you got to make desserts most of the time.
Right.
And they just pick like who makes what off heel. It's so dumb.
They just
So,
tell you what you're making?
like the team deliberates, and let's say me, you, and Tommy are on a team. You could get protein, I could get sides, Tommy could get dessert. You could be a great pitmaster, and you just fuck up your bread pudding, and you go home off that. It's so dumb.
That's
It's-
fucking
it's
stupid.
so
Yeah.
stupid.
That doesn't make fucking sense to me.
I don't know. It's so dumb. It's
So
it's
you
currently
keep
the most,
watching
like,
it?
I
or-
keep watching it. I hate it. It's so
Hate
fucking
watch.
stupid. Like 2 weeks ago, this guy Max, he was fucking sick. He was making like jerk chicken every week. He was killing it. He won the individual challenge that episode, and then his team challenge, he made a shitty dessert because he got stuck with dessert. It makes no sense.
Well, is the
How's my
point
rant?
of the show to find out like who's the best
pitmaster.
overall?
Pitmaster. It's
Best
about
pitmaster.
barbecue. Barbecue
Okay.
isn't about making.
And then randomly sometimes do dessert, and this poor guy got fucking dessert and he got fucked. It makes no sense.
It's fucking bullshit.
Speaking of food shows, check out Neighborhood Eats. There's no
Neighborhood
stupid
Eats?
shit like
Kansas
that.
City one looked great.
Yeah, it was fantastic. The barbecue was freaking incredible, Glenn. We have to have you out for another one.
I would love to come back. I was
I
on the
know.
original Neighborhood Eats.
That's what I
People
mean.
forget
That's
that.
the pilot. You know what I mean?
People forget that.
That was fantastic, and that's why it got sold, because they said Glenny Balls, food content, he'll be part of it. Let's fucking go.
All-Star Game tonight off the Homerun Derby. Do you guys, I mean, we got bets and stuff to keep track of, but I do feel like the All-Star Game has lost some of its luster. Now that the winner doesn't get home field advantage in the World Series, which I guess kind of was a dumb rule, but at the same time it was the only All-Star game that mattered in pro sports, and it had an extra, that Midsummer Classic feel to it. They're wearing the weird uniforms and stuff tonight. A lot of the star players are skipping it, so
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I mean, let me tell you, it was a shocking thing to see the lineups.
Shocking.
Why? You
There's
think they're
like
whack?
2 Reds, there's 2 Pirates.
2 Pirates. They put the Pirates at the
like
back of the
Brian
order.
Reynolds and Frazier starting.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think
know
Jesse
how it's
Winker's
possible.
starting. Castellanos is
Jesse
starting.
Winker, I think, has like a lot of
No, he's
home runs,
good.
but yeah.
But it's just like crazy to see the names. I have in my fantasy team, say Oscar Hernandez is one of the starters
Yeah.
for the AL. It's a wild scene.
But if this was still for home field advantage for your team, I think less stars would have skipped out on it.
What do you think is the best All-Star weekend sport activity? The dunk contest, the home run derby in hockey when they speed skate around, or in the NFL when they have like the little like fucking fake bullshit?
The only
like,
answers are the
combine?
home run derby,
I think
the
it's
slam
definitely
dunk contest.
Yeah, it's between those two.
I think
I prefer the Derby. Though.
I'm going to say
Derby's
the
fun.
derby too. The dunk contest has just gotten worse through the years.
They're out of dunks.
Yeah, I mean home
You
runs.
can't do any new dunks. There's no new
You
dunks.
can't hit new home runs really.
But it's like the amount, the
Yeah, the
fanfare,
amount,
the way that
the-
they're changing it up.
And the new format, I know some people, they want them to go back to 10 outs, and I didn't like the change at the time, but the timer is a cool, and when you have someone head-to-head and you get that walk-off home run at the end, like as the time's expiring, it does add a new layer of excitement.
Yeah, it's a new layer. It's nice.
New layer.
What, Glenn? I like how yours had a little your wrist is so loose. It's almost. Oh, I'll just stop.
Next half of the rundown is brought to you by Mack Weldon. Kick your summer off in style with the brand that's reinventing men's basics, Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon is so much more than just underwear. Their full collection includes t-shirts, polos, button-up shorts, pants, swims, and a lot. I have bathing suit for Mack Weldon. I have multiple t-shirts. I have underwear. I have socks.
Stop
I have
bragging, bro.
multiple joggers. No, they have everything. With light and breathable fabric technology, it's going to keep you cool and comfortable all summer. Mack Weldon's swim line, see, it's a really nice blue bathing suit. I needed a bathing suit. With trunk and board short options that are quick to dry and have a 4-way stretch fabric. Mack Weldon also has a free loyalty program called Weldon Blue. Level 1's going to get you free shipping for life. Once you reach level 2 by spending $200, you'll get 20% off every order for the next year. Stay cool this summer and look great doing it with all new collections of men's essentials from Mack Weldon. For 20% off your first order, visit mackweldon.com/rundown. Enter promo code RUNDOWN. Next up, we have an all-time freakout, Karen freakout out of Victoria's Secret. It's just this lady in a Victoria's Secret screaming at the top of her lungs at this lady who's filming her, like, stop filming me. I'm sure we'll splice it in. Stop filming me. And the lady's not doing anything. She just has her phone out very calmly. This lady very clearly wanted a fight. It was like a kid in a toy store throwing a temper tantrum when he didn't get a toy. It was really, no adult should ever act this way.
It was a horrifying watch. And then, I mean, at the end, she runs out. It was a horror movie. It was like a zombie chasing her in like a horror movie.
She
almost.
chased after the woman that was filming her. Was like, get
truly-
away from
truly
me.
chased
Get
her through
away
the store.
from me. As she chased
Look
after
at her.
the person.
She's like a frying slice of bacon. Like she's just like sizzling on the fucking floor of a Victoria's Secret.
She's like possessed with the devil leaving her body.
Have you ever gone on like a Karen rabbit hole on TikTok? Because I spent like 2 hours doing it the other night, and it's
With the
fucking
hashtag
awesome.
Karen? That's
or just
smart.
I don't even think you have to hashtag it. I think you just type in Karen, and dude, I could watch it for hours. There's something in my brain that it just satisfies, like women just freaking the fuck out and just being like, that's not very nice.
It's one of those things where you think to yourself, like, oh, it's got to be overblown. There can't be that many women like that out there.
yeah.
And then you see
Oh, my
videos
word.
like this.
Dude,
And there's
holy-
dudes that do it too, but I mean, not like this though.
This is good camera work.
Incredible. I feel like it's
Yeah.
Jumanji or something. It's like a fucking.
And
it's a horror
apparently
film.
the girl freaking out said when the police came, my only request is this video doesn't end up online. Like this lady's gonna not put out that viral hit she has on her
Yeah,
hands.
you wait your whole life for a video like that.
Yeah.
That's a fucking blessing to get a video
You
like
know
that.
how many views she's probably got on that TikTok right now? I mean, we're talking probably in the millions.
I wonder how you stop this from happening. How you stop people
Why
from
did
acting
the
like
workers
this.
just come out and be like, one of you has to leave? What are we doing?
Yeah,
I think they were. The workers like standing over her. She's like with her arms crossed. She's obviously disgusted that this woman is fucking screaming on the floor.
There's no worker anywhere near her.
What could possess you?
the workers are just ringing up. They're just ringing up
Yeah,
some
they
bras.
ring it up another person.
Some bras
I really
and
thought it was
underwear.
because like people's parents love them too much. But Glenny, your parents love you a lot, and they would never. This would never happen to you. You would never act like this.
What?
I used to think that people were Karens because their parents always showed them love and never showed them tough love, and were like, get the fuck up off the floor and stop making a scene. And I thought it was almost like an only child thing. But Glenny, you're an only child, and you don't act like this.
I don't
You
think I
act like
act
an
like
adult.
this.
You would never act like this. So I don't think it's an only child thing anymore. I don't know. I'm trying
You're
to
an
figure
only
it out.
child, too.
I am, yeah.
I'm an
You
only
didn't
child
fucking
as
know
well.
that? Obviously.
Me and Tommy, man. We're best
Tommy, I
friends
could see
now.
acting like this. Tommy, I could see having a breakdown on the Victoria's Secret. Tommy and Lane Bryant.
Now,
just
my
fucking
only
screaming.
freakouts was summer camps as a kid. I didn't do summer camps, and if I had to get left at a summer camp, I really would try to cry my way out of it.
You know,
Really?
my mom used to
Yeah.
do all the time when I would like cry and complain. She'd tell me she was going to ship me to military school. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic.
That is
Long
stopping
Island.
real quick.
I would have fucking loved
I
that
didn't
shit.
cry
Dude,
too.
imagine
You with
being
the
in
Willie
military school.
Cologne's like shaved head haircut that he gave you, and you're just fucking marching in place.
A parallel universe where Balls was in like SEAL Team 6. Everything
What
went
would you even
differently.
be like? What would your? Do you think you
That
would
would be
have?
just a balls variant. Are you a low-key guy? No.
Low-key or
Loki
or
guys?
Loki?
No Loki guys?
I'm like
Oh,
low
okay.
key.
Loki.
Yeah. You really said that like
Low-key.
I said like
Yeah.
low-key.
Yeah.
Are you a low-key guy?
Yeah,
no,
low
Loki.
key.
The god of mischief.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't watch the show. I know it through.
But
the
there's
comic,
variants.
Through the
There's,
movies.
Yeah, the variant.
the
I
idea
was
that
thinking about
there's,
what
like-
I thought you
possible
were doing a
variants
Corona
there.
joke. You're doing a Loki
The
joke.
Delta variant of
Yeah.
Glenny Balls.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying the variant.
Okay.
Like, you know, Robbie always tweets about variants of Robbie out there.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people telling me that little kid on the softball team was my son. That looked like could be a balls variant, you know?
What softball
You see that
team?
video?
I saw you strike out.
No.
Get on to the next
I'll
topic.
get next topic.
We're
I
in
thought
the
you were talking about your
weeds.
softball game. that
I
you
know.
were-
I meant to say baseball, not softball. I'm sorry. Next topic.
Next topic,
Nice
we
topic.
have HBO Max new reality show, FBoy Island. 3 girls, 24 guys. Half of them are there for love. Half of them are there for the money and for the clout. And if they can trick the girls, they win $100,000.
I got news. They're all there for the fucking money and clout.
Yeah, and the people who signed up to say they're not there for the money, why would you ever do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just to get another spot on the show, maybe, or I
Wait,
don't know.
You said money. Some are there for money. Some are there for clout.
No,
Some are there for
some
money.
are there for money,
and
some are there for love. They're all there for clout.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the girls got to try to figure out which of the guys that are there for love.
Yes.
And do they fall in love at the end? Is it
You
sort
just
of
gotta
like
tune
is
in
it
to
sort of
find
like a
out.
Bachelor
Watch.
thing where
I think.
is that the goal?
I'm pretty sure the 3 girls each pick probably one guy at the end. And if it's a guy that was there for love, then whatever. They could be in a relationship. If it's a guy that was there for money, they get the $100,000.
It's a great logo, FBoy Island. They got.
I
great
think
logo.
that it makes it way simpler when it's 3.
Ooh, Nikki Glazer's hosting. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Bob.
When it-
No, I love Nikki Glazer. I think she's very
she's
funny.
hilarious. But having 3 people, so that automatically means that the 2 hottest will couple off. Like, it's not going to be a situation where somebody quirky is picked because the animal instincts of like laws of attraction will kick in and the hottest people will have to pair off. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying. There's more spots for the less hot people.
But
There's
what
3
if,
girls.
what if
there's
2
a
people
chance.
like the same person? What if something like that happens? It's not like they
Oh,
all.
2 girls like the same guy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can
You
I
gotta
just?
think 3 different girls. Maybe there's a. Also, what's funny is those girls are all definitely there for the clout and money as well. It's not like they're there for love. So this just basically is The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, except they're outright saying that everyone's here for clout.
Yeah. The fact that they even ever suggested on The Bachelor that like it's a big storyline every year that people aren't there for the right reasons. Like
Yeah.
you're all there for the wrong reasons.
They tried to kick one guy out of the house this year because he said that, yeah, it's crossed my mind that maybe I could be the next Bachelor. And they acted like he said the most offensive thing of all time.
Because
As if-
I mean, it's just the rules of the game. You don't say that
Not that I
stupid
watched
shit.
it.
They all think that. Yeah, who put that on your screen last night?
Yeah, that was crazy. Did you see that? Someone broke into my house, put my laptop, pulled up a stream of The Bachelorette, and put it right in front of the Homerun
And like
Derby.
you
So I had to
spilled a
duel-
glass of white wine into a glass. That's
yeah,
fucking.
and
That's
I
crazy.
couldn't figure out how to close my laptop, so like I just had to watch both. It was fucking crazy. So if you're out there doing that, like don't break.
Yeah,
into
it's
my-
happening. Watch-
Definitely don't do it next Monday at 8 p.m. and
Watch
do it on
the
my
fuck
laptop
out.
and do it on my TV because there's nothing else to watch and all my attention will be on that. Next up, we got LeBron showed up to his son's game, just as he did, but he then just like at halftime or something went to the middle of the court and just started throwing up bricks of shots. I mean, LeBron does get a lot of hate, and sometimes it's like maybe it's too much, and then he just does something like this, and you can't defend that guy.
What do you mean?
He's there for his son's game. He says, I didn't want to name my son LeBron Jr. because I don't want to take the spotlight. He shows up, and then he just, in the middle of the game, starts throwing up shots.
You said it's halftime. I'm not a huge LeBron guy, but you go to a kid's basketball game, what do you do in fucking intermissions
You
and
don't.
shit?
What if you were if you were a regular dad on the court? You wouldn't go into.
I
the
think
middle
people
of the
do that though on like a free gym. Like people just go out.
I don't
and
think
shoot.
it was a free gym.
I don't think
there
it's
was
that
a
crazy.
game going on.
It's not like he did it during a timeout.
But it's weird that nobody
It
else
says
is
there's
shooting.
3:18 on the clock.
It's only 3:18 till halftime expires. And I'm sure everyone's there is watching LeBron shoot. It's not that big of a deal.
I think it's weird how
personally.
many people are just watching him shoot like this.
Oh,
But they also cherry pick the shots. I'm sure it didn't show any misses intentionally.
No, they didn't show any makes.
And he makes intentionally. That's what I meant to say.
I mean, he did miss. What does it look like? 3 in a row. I mean, I don't know. To be fair, also, like this is sort of the Kevin Durant thing, where or people are like, why is Kevin Durant playing in the Olympics? But if I was as good at basketball as Kevin Durant, I'd play as much fucking basketball as I could. Like I would just go down to the Y and just break some kids' ankles all day.
Yeah, of course. And just like people just want to watch you shoot. I think it's way more like worshipy of LeBron that the people are just like in a semicircle, like just fawning over him, watching him shoot like that.
Glenny might be. You might have changed my take a little bit.
No, I mean, it's a kids' basketball game. When they're not playing, people get the ball.
Usually
they shoot it.
everybody's shooting. Like
It's
a
a
bunch
little
of people are
hypocritical.
shooting.
I will say, you're
Yeah.
right. Usually it's a bunch of kids hanging out shooting like 3 feet under the hoop. But still, it's a kids' game. And I'm sure everybody there wants to watch LeBron shoot.
While we're on the topic of pickup, this has been a debate around the internet today. When you play pickup basketball and you're just shooting around with your friends, after someone misses, do you give them a layup or not?
Yes, you give them a layup. I think you just give them, just let them run, get their layup. They'll pass the ball back to you. You get to see the ball go in.
Now, I'm
Feels
not
nice.
the biggest pickup basketball guy. I imagine
What?
you're not either.
I'm not. I'm confused on what you're saying right now.
All right, so you know how you're shooting and it's like you're there with your friends or whatever. You make a shot,
You're saying
you
we're
get the ball back.
shooting a shoot around. We're not playing a game.
Yeah, you make a shot, you get the ball back, right? That's just
Yeah.
common courtesy. If you miss it, do you give the ball back to that person so they could take it for a quick layup?
No, fuck no. They'll get it again.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I mean, I have seen this done. Apparently, it seems like the internet's decided it's just a New York, Boston, maybe Philadelphia, Northeast thing.
I got it from my uncles in Chicago, though. It's like
What?
I got it from my uncles in Chicago. I think that it's just.
People in the South were like, "This is crazy. Like, if you miss it, you don't get the ball back."
I'm not that passionate about it because I don't know the protocol. I don't play pickup games. That's not in my repertoire.
Where's Crick? Let's get Crick over here to talk about
Is she
it.
here?
No Crick? All right.
She's
Nope.
gotta be here now.
I'm assuming she's in Milwaukee.
Oh, true.
There's a game tomorrow night.
True.
All right,
gotta
we got
be-
anything else?
Who's the snitch in your guys'
There is
shore
a
house?
rat. You gotta
There's
sniff
a
it
rat in
out.
the shore house. All today,
We're gonna have a
Glenny
mafia
and Tommy have
sit-down.
been walking around the office together, cracking their knuckles like the two henchmen from 101 Dalmatians, just fucking
Yeah.
walking around trying to figure out
We're
what.
we're literally the Departed. We're gonna.
No, you're the
break
two
someone's
henchmen from
hand.
101 Dalmatians.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
No, we're not.
Don't fully
we're
understand
Tony
that
Put that-
reference,
can you-
but-
do you know
but
what I'm
your-
talking about,
your
Mackenzie?
anger with
Paul-
it makes me think
where
it's not a
Paulie
compliment.
Walnuts
Pull
and
him up, the
Sylvia.
101 Dalmatians
we're
henchman,
fucking
because that's 100%
Tony
them.
Soprano and
We're
yeah.
Tony Soprano and Tommy DeVito.
Yeah.
We're crossing movies. That's who we are.
The animated version, but there's
But
a snitch in the.
Moral of the story is, so obviously I think everyone knows.
I mean,
All right.
we could be Wario and Waluigi.
All right,
That'd be a
yeah.
great Halloween costume.
That's unbelievably accurate.
so they're
Damn.
walking around the office trying to
what
get
is that? Jasper and Horace? Yeah.
Jasper and Horace
Be a
over
great
here
Halloween
walking
costume.
around the
Yeah.
That'd be
office.
a good Halloween costume.
Let's go. This Halloween ball. Maybe we're back on the
October
shore.
31st. So moral of the story is, obviously, I think as we all know, Tommy mounted a 6'4" girl
Not 6'4".
last
Look,
week.
you know,
She's
things
not
happen
6'4", but she could have D'd up like a small forward. No, it's not like a power forward,
I mean,
but like
she was a
she had lateral
nice girl.
quickness and
Yeah, whatever. It
length.
happens out there. She was maybe an inch or two taller than
Honestly,
me.
can I say, everybody watching this, she was very nice and she was a beautiful girl. So congrats to Tommy.
Thank
but
you.
I want to know how it got out.
I
Who
didn't
was
even
the
care
rat?
about that. Like, you know, but there were you had some problems that you were saying was out on the yak too. You were like,
Well, not in rat thing. Owen was saying, we were talking about shitting on the yak, and Owen's like, oh yeah, we're there for 48 hours. Why don't you just shit once? I'm like, bro, I'm drinking and eating for 48 hours. I'm gonna shit once.
wait, what?
At the shore house, he's only going to take one poop while he's fucking funneling
Yes.
fried food and light beer into his body the entire
Grilled
time.
chicken.
What
He's
is
got
the
no
argument?
natty splatties.
Grilled chicken.
Huh?
Grilled
I'm
chicken.
confused with the argument.
I
How
was-
many times did you shit?
More than
the
once,
normal,
you
the
say.
normal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like
that's-
I was saying with Owen on the yak too. That's what I was saying. I was mad at was the guys making fun of me on the yak, and I'm like, bro, you were at our shore house. You don't get to come to the shore
yeah,
house.
this,
and
it's the
make fun of
Glenny
me.
Balls Shore House.
It's not the Glenny Balls
It's
Shore House,
more or
just-
less the Glenny Balls
It's
Shore
not.
House. You're the kingpin there.
What?
You're the mob boss there.
No, I'm simply just saying.
Glenny Balls
He's
at that
Jasper.
Shore House, shout out High Noon,
He's the
is
Jasper.
more in his element than anyone's ever been in an element.
I'm simply just saying, if you're gonna come, I'd love for Owen to come. I love Owen, but then don't talk shit about my shitting policies on the yak.
I did talk shit about your shit.
Owen did.
Oh, Owen did. I thought
He
you said
thinks
I
you
love
should only take one shit
He
in
said
2 days.
you're only there for 48 hours. Why don't you just not shit? Like, bro,
Shit like twice a day, 3 times
bro,
a day.
we're eating and
your
drinking all
metabolism.
day long.
Both your metabolisms are incredible.
I might have
Of course.
IBS. Yeah.
You definitely have IBS for sure.
You were
Crohn's or
there,
something.
we're literally eating and drinking all day long.
Yeah.
And that's
But who's
You're
the
gonna
rat
shit.
though? Who's
Who's
been
the fucking
telling
rat?
the fact that Tommy's
We
been
got-
hooking
I
up
got-
with Brittany
whatever.
Griner?
because
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
on the yak. Me and Tommy both assumed it was Owen. Apparently, it's not Owen. It could be Jeff D.
Who's telling the fact that Tommy was playing
whatever. We're
one-on-one
out-
in the
I will
driveway
say we're out
for
there- we're
his
out there
date's heart?
at a content shore house on the Jersey Shore. Things are gonna get out. That's fine. We were just
So
curious.
you might be the rat then.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
things
just,
are gonna get
Did
out.
Tommy plant this?
Loose lips sink ships. Yeah,
No,
he's
I
walking
did
around
not. I
looking
did
for it
not.
when it's him the entire time. I
So,
think
but
that-
hey, we're going back this weekend.
So
Let's
who
see.
do you think the rat is? Get to the
I
bottom
don't think
of
there's
it.
a specific rat. I think just things get out.
Spider
you know?
said he might be the rat. You're saying that Jeff Lowe might be the rat. You're saying that Owen
I
might
think
be
there's
the
just
rat.
chatter. It's just office chatter.
I'm trying to
and-
think.
and,
I want
you
to know if someone like texted somebody.
You heard
from
about a
the-
woman
from the
rat.
thing.
You think that women can be rats too, right?
Of course, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
Of course,
Rats have
equal
no gender.
opportunities. Yes, exactly.
Well,
so,
they have
trying to
they have
think.
2 genders.
Could have been Casey. Could have
Only
been
two?
Kelly.
so who do you think it was? Stop speculating and make some guesses.
That's the rundown.
Make a guess.
I mean, Owen says I don't know. I don't think there's one rat. I think things just happen.
Tommy was probably hot mouthing with Rebecca Lobo.
What's the question?
Who's the rat?
Nate.
Nate, come on.
About Tommy?
Yes.
No, just in general.
I'm
There's
not gonna-
Oh, here comes Jeff.
here comes
oh,
Jeff.
Exactly. Look who's
got a
coming out of the
take. I've got a
woodwork.
take.
The rats are coming out of the woodwork.
I don't-
oh, and
was
here's
so-
Owen too. Wow.
I
And
was
there's
just
Jeff
hoping
right
that
there. Wow.
would
Looks
be
like
Owen.
everybody.
I will say, so I shared a funny photo, but all of a sudden, this just came up on the rundown yesterday. Now it's 24 hours of Tommy talking about fucking publicly. It seems like
I
Tommy.
don't.
Yeah,
I
that he
don't
has
want
This
to
someone
might
talk
have been
like-
about it
Tommy.
anymore. I don't
I think
want to
Tommy.
talk about it.
Tommy
He keeps on
may
talking about
have-
this
The
recessive
self-rat?
gene
Yeah,
girl.
self-rat.
that
I really don't
Yes,
want to talk
self-rat.
about it
I think
anymore.
this might be a
I'm
self-rat.
gonna cut the camera.
I think
because
it's
you're trying to
self-rat.
breed
There's no
up.
self-rat.
Just
Have you
because
ever-
you're
have you
trying
ever
to
talked
breed
this much about
athleticism
Tommy
into
Jeff
your-
just said he
No.
revealed the photo. I didn't know that. Whatever. That's the rundown.
No. We're just
Self-rat.
finally getting somewhere.
Even
Self-rat.
Baldwin, he
Tommy
loved
Hill.
it.
Tommy Hill.
Tommy Hill.
So you had to find out somehow. You and Big Cat.
Yeah, probably from you when you were texting us, Tommy Hill. He said, I just found a girl that's going to give me 6'3" children.
Okay, I got a hot text.
Uh-oh, wait,
You
what? Who's
texted
yours
Nate
from?
about it?
No.
Someone texted me that.
Who?
I can't say who.
Someone texted you. That
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, there's proof.
Yeah, you could have planted it in someone else's mind, though.
All right, good rundown, everyone.
We're getting on to him.
I think I know who the rat is.
Who?
I think I know who it is.
Find out on tomorrow's rundown, I guess.